So as before, we're at CLCM in Edinburgh, and today we are here to get the wheels changed on the Model X. So what we're going to do, we're going to change all four wheels and all four tyres, and hopefully that will, shall we say, change the look of the car completely. So currently this is what we have in the car. Four black stock wheels. I believe these ones have already been painted. They didn't come like this. I think they came as silver, but I'm not entirely sure. So what we're going to do, we're going to change all four wheels, and here are the wheels in the back. Oops. Let's get this out of the way. So these are the wheels in question. Same size, 20-inch. All round. We're not going for the 22s, mainly because we're trying to preserve the ride quality of the car, and I think 22s are slightly rougher ride, but we'll see how it works out. But also what we're putting on are these spacers. So we're putting on 10mm spacers in the front and 21s in the back, because on the stock car, on the 20-inch wheels, they come with two 7.5s in the rear and two 6.5s on the front, and they do, I think it would look better if they're more in line with the wheel arch. Now if you buy the performance version of this car, they do come with two 7.5s in the rear and two 8.5s in the rear and two 7.5s in the front. So we're not going to be far away from what Tesla already provide for their performance version. So first things first, let's get these wheels out and into the garage. So that's all the wheels in place and the spacers to go along with them. So as you know, that the rear wheels are slightly wider and the front wheels are obviously slightly narrower. So as you can see, after 50,000 miles or 52,000 miles, there's still plenty wear on the brake pad, and the brake disc has virtually no lip on it at all. So hardly any wear after 50,000 miles on the front brakes. So putting on four wheels and four new tyres is a lot harder than it seems, evidently. Because what's happened is that we can't seem to get off the tyre pressure monitors off the current wheels. Because when they're trying to do that, they may snap off. So as a result, I have purchased four new ones from Tesla. So I popped down to the service centre, which is not far from here thankfully, and purchased four new ones just in case we need them. Anything that we don't need we'll hopefully try and send back. But each tyre pressure sensor costs £75. So for a set of four, that's £300 for four tyre pressure sensor monitors. That's in addition to the cost of the wheels and in addition to the cost of the tyres. So at the end of the video, I'll go through the total cost of this this change. So let's get on with getting the car on the rack again and changing the wheels. So second time lucky. Hopefully we'll strike gold this time and be out of here in an hour or so. Right, we're in the air for the second time now. Time to take off the wheels, and hopefully we can recover some of the parking sensors, but if not, then that's life, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. So just for clarification, what you find on most Teslas is that the jacking point has three individual points in it, and you must, if you just got the single puck, you must put it in the center hole to jack up the car. You do get some jacking points, jacking pucks with the 3 points that fill up the whole gap there. I'll show you one of those in a minute on the screen. But this one, we just have the one that has the single point of contact. what the underside of a Tesla looks like. Completely flat all the way to the end. And again, completely flat all the way. So, if you've never seen what a pressure monitoring valve looks like, this is one that's going to go into our Tesla. It's usually made of a steel, usually a steel valve, not always, but usually a steel valve, opposed to a rubber one, which is a non-sensor valve. So this section goes from under out into the wheel, this section stays into the wheel, and then you put on a metal sleeve over it to protect it like so, and obviously you fill the air through the top. And this thing costs £75 including VAT, so for a set of 4, roughly £300, or I think 4 costs us £295, so just slightly under the £75. So that's what you're looking for. So these are the spacers that we're going to put on the front wheel, 10mm, and what these do, these just slot on like so. These bolts hold it to the disc, and it's the same torque that you use for the tyre as you use for the disc, which is 175 Newton meters in this case, or 129 foot-pound. So in between the disc and the spacer, we're going to apply some copper grease, and that will prevent the disc from actually fusing with the actual spacer if it needs to be taken off at a future time. So this is the first look with the wheels with the rubber around them, and hopefully we'll get these onto the car very soon. So that's the wheel on, a balanced wheel, first one on. All we're missing is the center cap, and we'll get those on once all 4 wheels are on. But that's the new. So you get the 2 wheels side by side. Quite a difference. Matter of choice, which is better, I suppose. No right or wrong here. With all 4 new wheels on and 4 new tyres. The caps are still to be put on, so we're going to put the caps on next, and then we'll give you the final show. So this is the final product, 99% done. Just front lug nut covers are missing on that wheel. The rear wheel, we've got black lug nut covers, but we have some silver ones at home, so we're going to try those first, see how they work out. That's the final product. Comments below if you like it or hate it, or any way it can be improved. But I think with the wheel spacers, I think we've got it just about right, although I suspect the back one should be a 15 rather than a 20, and the front one should be a 15 rather than a 10mm, that is. So it just sinks in slightly, could do another 5mm protruding, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. So here is the final reveal of the wheels put on with the plastic silver wheel stud covers. So we've decided to go with the polished effect rather than the black satin. So that's the final look of the car with the new wheels and the polished wheel studs as well. Hope you like it, and I will see you in the next one. And that's it for this video, definitely.